Let's talk about LIPO ready guns. This is an aim top gearbox. It is LIPO ready. How do I know? Because it's wired for a MOSFET. This is a MERV 3.2. If you're not wired with the real MOSFET that removes arcing from your trolley and trigger contacts, then you are not LIPO ready. This comes from a technician that does a lot of guns and has to remove crap from arcing on the trigger contacts and the trolley. So why am I talking about this? Because you may go out and buy a MOSFET and you think, oh well, if I just deans my end I can hook it up and it's good to go. No. What happens is on the inside here, this is where the connection is connected. And when you push the two metal connectors together, when you get a solid connection with the trolley and the two contacts, it connects the red wire. Okay. If you have a high enough voltage, there begins arcing. Arcing enough times causes it to become black, and in some cases actually melts the prong off. So when you go to pull the trigger, it's a longer trigger pull, longer, and then it's non-existent. At some points the resistance can get really bad and won't even cycle. So how is this different? The contacts here, trigger contacts, are wired to a 24 AWG that connects a mini deans to this. This sends a very small current. So the arcing is very tiny, practically non-existent. Okay, it's very small current sent through here. And instead, this relays a signal and then says, hey, I need to send power to the motor. So you can see here, these wires just go here. That's all they do. This is considered LIPO ready. Why would you consider a gun that used trigger contacts LIPO ready? You would not. Any true technician that knows arcing is going to say it's not LIPO ready. It's the same concept. Why would you say that your gun is ready for a 210 spring, an M190 spring, and the piston cannot handle the pull between the teeth of the sector and so forth? You wouldn't say it's ready for an M190. It might be able to do it, but it's not ready. Same as you can use the LIPO on your stock gun. It can do it, but it's not ready. Until it cycles long term with no damage to what you're doing, then it's ready. So in this case, this is ready. Okay? If it didn't have this type of setup, it would not be ready. So again, if your MOSFET does not require you to rewire your trigger contacts, you don't have a real MOSFET design, and your arcing is just going to keep happening. The high voltage is what causes the arc in your electrical with the contact and the trolley. So just because it's a KWA doesn't mean it's LIPO ready, because it's not. It doesn't come with a MOSFET. It doesn't have a way to prevent the arcing. Why would you say something is LIPO ready when it's destroying your gun, and over long term it's irreversible other than to replace those parts? Makes no sense to me.